They marched through Aleppo's battleground streets, carrying bodies of the dead and chanting revenge. But not against the government of Bashar al-Assad. This crowd is cursing Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda-linked militants accused of executing at least 42 prisoners who'd been detained at a children's hospital in the northern city of Aleppo. Amateur footage, some too gruesome to broadcast, shows some victims' hands bound before execution. Many of those killed here were Syrian rebel fighters. Opposition-controlled northern Syria is in the midst of a war within a war. The black flag of the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria continues to fly over the Syrian border town of Jarablus, which has been the scene of days and nights of fierce fighting as Syrian rebels try to evict this hardline al-Qaeda-linked group from opposition-controlled northern Syria. At night, a car bomb explodes. It's been a week since a coalition of rebel groups mounted a coordinated assault on their al-Qaeda-linked rivals all across northern Syria. One of the anti-al-Qaeda rebels tells me the militants were just too extreme for the Syrian people. They're worse than Bashar al-Assad's regime, this rebel says. They banned smoking cigarettes, and if my wife went out showing even an inch of skin, they would arrest her. The clashes with al-Qaeda so close to the border have Turkish border guards on alert. Militants from the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria moved quickly in recent months, establishing strongholds across the Syrian north. They're accused of going on a kidnapping and killing rampage, targeting anyone who challenged them. Among the hundreds of people believed to have been kidnapped by the group was Turkish newspaper photographer Binyamin Aygun. Last Sunday, he escaped unharmed after 40 terrifying days of captivity, with help from another Syrian rebel group. Even the fighters who helped me escape look like al-Qaeda, Aygun says. They may not wear the same masks, but they have the same flag that says God is great, and they wear the same shalwar kameez uniforms, all in black. In fact, there are hardline al-Qaeda-inspired militants battling on both sides of Syria's newest conflict. It's war within a war. Ivan Watson, CNN, on the Turkish-Syrian border.